Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Turan Shadman, host of Herndon Farmers Market. We are here with Jeff Bogart from Breezy Meadow Farms.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us. I hear that lots of farmers have past generation running a farm. How did you start?
We're a first-generation farm, and I got the bug for farming by honestly reading a book called The Omnivore's Dilemma, and just realized how our food culture has changed over the last 40 years and wanted to make a difference.
Okay, and is this your first year at Herndon Farmers Market?
Yep, we joined this market in our first season here in 2017.
Oh, and what other markets besides Herndon Farmers Market do you all
You can
participate?
find us at the Burke Market, the Reston Market, and the Vienna Market on Saturdays, and also the Mosaic District Market in Fairfax on Sundays.
Okay, and also I'd like to thank you for the water buffalo ground meat that you donated to us. We are planning to make 2 recipes out of that ground meat, one for the burger sliders and the other one which is the rice and beans dish.
That's great.
And we will let you know how it comes out.
All right.
And what other animals do you all raise at your farm?
Well, we wanted to stay on a path of the most nutritious meats. So we also raise domestic rabbit meat, turkey, and chicken.
Okay, yeah, and I believe, as you mentioned, I believe rabbit and water buffalo are probably much lower in cholesterol.
They are.
For consumption, and they're much healthier. And you mentioned something about the even lower cholesterol in rabbit and more healthier than turkey.
Yes, as a matter of fact, the level of cholesterol in water buffalo meat is even lower than turkey.
How does your customers, or how much do they know about this healthy dish or healthy meat, or what you're all selling? Are they informed?
It's a very unique meat, so it's really up to us to get the word out. And we try to explain to people that buffalo were domesticated over 4,000 years ago, so it's really not a wild flavored meat. So we like to think, remind people that bison may be wild, but water buffalo is definitely mild.
I would like again to invite you to come back and visit us for another interview, if you don't mind.
Love it.
And thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
Enjoyed it. And next up, we will be making water buffalo sliders and a dish with rice and beans. So today, I would like to make 2 different dishes, and the ingredient that we are going to use is our wonderful, what they call water buffalo ground meat. I am going to make a 1-dish pot rice with buffalo meat and black beans and lots of seasoning, and also we are going to make some water buffalo sliders burger. So let's start. And for the first one, we are going to show you the ingredients that goes into the rice. There is already chopped onion. We have celery. We have diced tomato. We have black beans and basmati rice. So let's start. We have our rice cooker, and I'm going to put the half of the buffalo meat. It's about 1 pound of ground meat over here. I'm going to use half of it for the rice dish, and the other half we're going to turn it into burger sliders. So let me just sort of divide it by hand to make sure we get the right amount. put it in the pot, in the rice cooker. Actually, I'm using electric rice cooker. And we are going to add the chopped onion, and we are going to, in the beginning, turn the rice cooker on and let it saute a bit. And then once that is sauteed, we are going to add the rest of ingredients. While this thing is going to take a little while, I'm going to add some onion to the water buffalo ground meat for our burger, for a slider. The water buffalo meat actually was donated by Breezy Meadow Farms. Now let's go back into trying to get the ingredients for the burger slider. I'm going to use the rest of the meat and add a bit of ketchup, mustard, and salt, and mix it together. And warm up the grill meanwhile, while the buffalo ground meat is actually getting a bit started here. It takes a little while to get the pot warmed up, but while this thing is getting ready, I'm going to start. And also, I think the onion, it was donated by McLeaf Orchard, and which they are also participate in the farmers market in Vienna. So that is for the wonderful onion that was donated. We have here the buffalo ground meat, and I've already chopped finely some onion to add it to the ground meat for the slider, for the burgers. I'm going to add some salt, just about a dash of it, not long, not too much. And let's see, I probably would like to add some garlic to the burger. That will really, I mean, I'm a garlic lover, so I think a little bit of it wouldn't hurt. It brings up the taste. And also, for the burger, I also like to put a bit of ketchup and mustard. And ketchup and mustards, actually, you don't have to put too much salt. They will take care of the taste of the meat. If you have not tried, let's say, mustard and ketchup to put your meat together for the burger, try it. And because you're going to put ketchup after that on the meat, probably on your burger anyway, but this way it's already there in the meat. So the mixture, it will be something like, let's see, like this. I'm going to make sure everything is combined properly. And then we have this little gadget which makes the patty for us. So let's try. Let me go back to the meat and the onion. And it's coming along. I guess we can, once it's a proper time for it, we will have the camera come and show you what to expect. It would be something a little bit, cook it just a little bit more. Okay, now while this is doing what they're supposed to do, I'm going to try to do the little sliders here. I will try first to use this little gadget, and if it doesn't work, I have to use my hand. So I'm going to put my gloves on and try to make a little patties. So let's try it. I would say roughly, if I divide up the meat for the slider, it would be 4 of them. They're going to be really tiny, but I guess enough. It would be just like a portion of 4 little sliders. Okay, now I have my doubts that actually, because they are not that big, probably I shouldn't use this little gadget, but normally if you don't want to really do it by hand, that gadget usually is a good one. Now if I can open this glove, that would be great. Meanwhile, oh yeah, the meat and the onion is doing fine. Now, a little bit more of the meat and the onion sauteing. I will add the ingredients, as I said, the rice, basmati rice, black beans, diced tomato, celery, and all the spices like turmeric, chili, paprika, cumin, and red pepper. Also a bit of soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, which they call Yoshida sauce, and also, of course, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. They all go in the pot, and once we transfer all those ingredients, then we start cooking the burgers. Okay, this is doing fine. Let me just fix the patties. By the time I fix the patties, I guess we'll be ready to do the rest of the ingredients for the pot. These are really pain. Okay, I got it. Interesting. I usually like to put a little rubber band around my wrist with the little gloves so they wouldn't slide off of my hand, because they are bigger than my hand, but but it would be good to make sure they stay where they are. Okay, let's start with the patties. And I like to sort of make a little round one and then pat it down. That way it will keep falling off. Or I guess that would be a good size and a good form. One more. Pat it a little bit down. That's number 2. And number 3 is coming up. Just rotate it, form it, put it back on again, pat it again, This will do two things. Put the meat together properly so it wouldn't fall off, and then you could get it to the shape you want. And the fourth one. Let's put this on the side and go back to the onion and the ground meat, the buffalo, water buffalo, for the one dish recipe. Okay, that's done. Let's put this onion in here. Okay, this is our patties, which they are ready for grilling. Now, I like to go back to the dish for the rice and the beans and the celery and diced tomato. Okay, we have the meat and the onion browned pretty good. If I can probably tilt it over, you can see how it looks. There you go. Then, okay, we're going to do the diced tomato. The black beans, I've already, the dry beans, black beans, I washed it, cooked it, and it's already cooked. And I'm going to add the black beans. I like to put these slices of tomato for the burger's presentation. Going to add the celery. And before I put the rice in here, I'm going to do the spices. I'm going to add turmeric, a dash of turmeric, a dash of paprika. I'm a person that doesn't measure really, but I just put. It's really the spices of this dish that really makes the dish complete. And this would be not as much as turmeric and paprika. This is cinnamon. That will bring really a wonderful flavor to the rice dish. Not too much, just enough to give it a flavor. And we have the garlic powder, which if you like, you could chop some fresh garlic. Now, for the kick, I see red pepper, usually it's a good ingredient to give your dish a kick. So I would say a pinch. It's fine, as you see. If it was only for myself, I would probably put 3 times as much because I like spicy food. And the kosher salt, I would say about that much. And let's see, we did that, we did this, and the chili powder. Also, some chili powder. Now, the one thing we'd like to add to this mixture, it would be the liquid, the olive oil, and the rice. The olive oil and the water should be probably not that much, but enough to make the rice cook properly and not to make the rice dish smooshy, and I like it fluffy, so make sure you sort of see probably about yay if you can see the liquid in here. And of course the diced tomatoes also they will produce some liquid. Now, here comes the rice. I've already washed and soaked the rice. I'm going to add to the pot. And once that is done, we're going to cover it and let it steam. And for that matter, once the rice dish is getting cooked, we're going to come back to it and we will be grilling the burgers, the sliders. Okay. We will come back and check on the rice to make sure that it's okay. The rice will be cooking and I'm going to start the grill to do the burgers. For that, I want to make sure that the burgers do not stick to the grill. I'm going to brush it with a little bit of olive oil. That would be sufficient. And take the burgers and lay it on the grill. I guess I better use this spatula. It's better. There we go. Ah, that sound. Something is cooking. Yep, it's hot. That's one way of saying actually the grill is nice and hot in order to cook the sliders. We're going to put this underneath so it catches any drips. Let's go to the burgers and see if they're done. Oh yes, perfectly done. So we are going to take this off of the grill and go to the rice dish when it's done. So come back and join us. It's time now to do the presentation for the water buffalo burger sliders and the rice dish that we made. The rice dish is pretty much ready. As you can see, it has turned out to be really very colorful, and hopefully it will taste as good as it looks. So let's do the presentation. For the water buffalo burger sliders, I'm going to use this plate and lay them here, and as such, and we're going to do a little decoration for our, let's see, sliders, a bit of slices of red plum tomatoes, and a pinch of fresh mint to go with, let's say, green, our burgers, and tomato. And as far as the rice dish, I'm going to use the spatula, and I believe I should be holding it with paper towel because the rim is still a bit hot for my skin. So I don't want to go out and oob once I pick it up, but I think that would be sufficient. So I will just go ahead and dish some out. It is done, and I think it's ready for presentation and tasting. So let me just do it the right way and not to do it a clumsy way. And Let's see. I have, I would say also, fresh mint, actually. This is my first production of my garden mints. So let's put it on top here. And I think it's just about ready to be tasted. I have two wonderful ladies here from the audience that I'd like to call to come and taste the food for us. Marcia and Leslie, please come over. Marcia,
Hi, Taraz.
how you doing? Thanks for coming and trying to taste the food. I would like to give you the slider to taste. And for Leslie, I think you would like to taste both the burgers, the sliders, and the rice.
Oh, great.
Correct?
Okay.
Okay. Let's dish you some food here. Put a burger on the plate and the rice. And hopefully, let's see.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
All right, here we
Marcia,
go.
what do you think?
It's perfect, Taraz.
Well, I'm glad.
Perfect. Thank
I'm
you.
glad. Coming
Thank
from you, it's a very nice compliment. Thank you. Leslie?
This is amazing.
I'm
It's
glad.
delicious. I tried the rice, but oh, that's really great. It's delicious.
Do you know you are trying water buffalo meat? Did you know that?
No, I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't say it.
It's a water buffalo meat, which was provided by Breezy Farm. Yeah,
That's delicious.
Breezy Meadows Farm. Well, thank you very much for tasting it. Thank you. And thank you so much for coming and joining us for our second season of the Herndon's Farmers Market. And surely enough, we have another episode for you all to come. Thanks for joining.